Everyone else be quiet. So we know how volume works, right? Volume equals length times width times height. So when we have volume here, we have 7, please don't talk while I'm talking, times 3 times 5. So do what you know. I know 7 times 3 and 3 times 5. I'll just do 3 times 5 first. So I got 7 times 15. Now I'm just going to go ahead and write this way so I can solve it a little bit better. 7 times 5 is 35, carry the 3. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 3 is 10. So my volume is 105 inches cubed. Okay? If you don't know your multiplication facts, don't use a calculator, get your multiplication chart out. Okay? So I want you to start practicing that. Alright, the next one. Same kind of thing. Volume is length times width times height. Memorize that formula, you guys. You'll do very well if you have that formula memorized. So we have 4 times 5, please don't talk when I'm talking, times 8, please don't talk when I'm talking. So I'll do 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 8, well I know 2 times 8 is 16, right? So 20 times 8 is 160, because 2 times 8 is 16, plus that 0, 160. 160 cubic feet. Okay, 160 cubic feet. I did it right. Times 8. Oh, yeah, you're multiplying the number. Okay? Yeah. Now this one's where it gets a little tricky. This is numbers 7 and 8. So I don't want you to freak out when you see this. You're going to get the length, width, or at least 2 of the 3. You're going to get 2 of these. Then you're going to get an unknown value. This is new information that you're learning. So if you're not at least giving me your eyes, you're probably not going to understand how to do 7 and 8. You got 2 dimensions here, right? You got the length and width, but the height is unknown. It's going to be either blank or I'm going to use an X because it's algebra. So they give you also, and this is very important, the total volume. So I know that the volume here is 60, and that equals the length, which is 5, times the width, which is 4, times the height, which I don't know. That's what an X is going to represent. I don't know what this number is. I need to figure out what this number is. Stop, please. So the way I do that is I solve. 5 times 4 is 20. So 60 equals 20 times X. Now we've done this before, we might forget. I'll give tickets if someone can tell me. What do we do to get this over here? You know, David?
We multiply it?
No, we got to do the opposite. Hyro?
Divide?
Divide. So we got to divide 20 from here, and whatever you do to this side, you got to do this side. So this cancels out. Now 60 divided by 20 is 3. So X equals 3. Okay, it looks complicated. You only got 2 problems like this. But what you have to do, find out, okay, this is X, fill in everything else. I fill in my V, because remember, volume equals length times width times height. I fill in my V, fill in my length, my width, height. You can keep that in H if you want. I just made it in X, okay? That, hopefully it didn't confuse anyone. Then you just solve what you can, okay? 5 times 4 is 20. Now you have 20x on this side. Well, the opposite of multiplication to get on this side is to divide. So you got to divide. Divide by 20, that cancels that out. 60 divided by 20 is 3. Any questions on that? So the height is 3 centimeters, and that's it, okay? All right? That's our final answer. That's going to be number 7 and 8 that look like that, okay? Any questions before you guys start, Giselle?
For example 3, if you already know like the answer, you have to do all that.
You're not solving for volume. You're solving to find out what is this unknown dimension.
Yeah, but like if you already know.
Oh, if you already know it, no, you can put it in. You don't have to do all the work. If you knew that it was 3, great, good for you. Yeah.
Is it only 7 and 8 that have those problems?
Yes.
Or is it
1 through 6 are going to be like examples 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Eli.
Is
No, I want you to try this on your own. Because we've already done volume a lot lately. Okay? It should be very simple. Any other questions? Okay, you guys get to it.